Hello everyone and welcome back to Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord and our Domination campaign on full release. And there's something that I wanted to touch on before we get going, and that is what happened with the video I put out yesterday and the mod configuration menu upgrade to version 5. That broke a lot of mods that require the JSON files like tweaks, diplomacy, better time. So I did hear that tweaks finally did get upgraded, and I'm sure the others will soon. But as you know, the last previous campaigns have ended early, and I do not want that to happen again. So I reverted all of my modules back to Nexus, and I have gone offline with Steam. So I will receive no updates. Therefore, none of my mods are going to break, and I am going to finish this campaign. No more starting over. Unless some major thing hits, or maybe Game of Thrones or Lord of the Rings is released and it's pretty stable. But besides that, I am not going to end this campaign. So I'm going to go back to Nexus for that, which I saved all my Nexus files. I was pretty smart in that aspect. So what we have to do is we got 3 skills that we need to work on right now, which is going to be Scouting, Charm, and Steward. And I do want to add some Medicine, but for this right now, these are the next 3 levels need to go into this. I think I'm going to go with Scouting first because the higher your Scouting is, the more you're going to gain by detection. And then I need to get Charm and Steward done. Charm definitely quickly because we're gonna go heavy, and I mean heavy, into mercenary work. I'm gonna show you actually how much you can make doing it. Oh, I forgot. Did I pick up stuff already? I don't remember for questing. I did not. Pick up those tools. Alright, I gotta be careful. I'm at 849. Alright, now I'm gonna have to install some stuff. Being at 849, I don't want to run out of money. Alright, we're at 2400. Let's go find ourselves our bandit. I wouldn't mind doing, a caravan ambush. How many troops do I have? Now I only, I gotta go find a laborer's quest. Ooh, wow. We gotta go find that first. Alright, so there is a bandit base. There should be one here. Yep, there we go. We're gonna grab it because we don't want it to go away. But before we do that, we need to go find a laborer's quest. And hopefully we can find a Flesson special out of it as well. For even more money. Tools.
Peace to you, stranger.
So he ended up giving me 7 silver ore. I forget how many tools it was. If it was 3 or 4 tools you wanted, that's 200. This right now would sell for 500. Which if I take it to some place that it doesn't go to, if you hover over the town, it says it goes to Otengard. So if I were to head back down, I bet you I would get more in Akalot. How many tools was it that he wanted? 1 tool. So I bought the tool for 50. And I sold the ore for 753. That is why the tools quest is so important. And I tell you to buy the tools over here when it's cheap. It's not good for the horses, any horse village. But besides that, it's amazing. But we still need to get rid of these troops. So unfortunately, I can't do the quest this second. We can look for a bandit base. So with it, no, it's got an in and out. Wait a minute. It's tied to Otengard, so it doesn't have Noble Line troops, so I'm not worried about it. But yeah, sadly, I can't do that quest this second because I got to get rid of these troops. It's just wasted money. I'm wondering if I should do the main quest line. Damn, no. Okay, so it's not going to cooperate today. The game does not want to cooperate with us. Extortion by deserters. Are you kidding me? I can't pass it up. Right before the last second, grab the troops. I'm not grabbing the noble lines. And I'm not taking the prisoners. But there's the gear that I got for doing the quest. And now I will tell him to keep his money. I'll get a bunch of charm, relation, and 2 renown. But the sad thing is we have to go find a laborer's quest. That's what we're missing out on. And while I'm running down here, ooh, tournament. Tournament. And a horse. I think it's only a 6,000 horse, but it's 6,000. And if I can get past the second round, it's an easy win. That went really well. Very easy. Second round went perfect. I had a lord with me, so we easily took the 2-on-1. Yeah, sometimes have multiple things going on. I need to go find laborers. You got a tools quest going on. I got a bounty hunters quest going on. I'm doing a tournament. Do multiple things. Maximize your time, and that's exactly what I said I wanted to do this game, is I wanted to be very efficient. And this one should be 6,000. Nope, 14,000. Show me the money. Ooh, I do need to pick up butter, meat, and cheese. Linen's still expensive. Pottery's expensive. I'm already starting to look for things that I can buy to start working on my trade. I'm holding on to the cow for a reason, just in case I get the quest. But we're going to be trying to be very, very efficient in this game. We want Warlord, 30% more renown. Or influence. Come on, have a question. Draft animals. They're not as good now to do the draft animals at the beginning because the prices are expensive. Now that one might be okay to do because it's silver ore. Oh no, draft animals gives meat. Alright, so we got our laborers quest. That's right, it gives meat.
Sorry.
So you normally get, I think, about 30 to 40 meat. So if the meat is worth 30 each, 30 would be 1,000. So it's actually not bad if you're only doing like 4 or 5 horses. It's not bad at all to do. Okay, so let's check out our troops because we did that extortion by deserters. All right, we're still decent on troops. Since we're in the area, we want to make sure we're keeping enough of our Aserai troops for the blunt weapons. So if you need to run back, we can run back to Aserai territory, but we don't need to. But as I said, keep your troops maxed. I just can't stress it enough. And something I did not do in the last game. I did not look for companions. And we got 1, 2. Oh, we got a good roll. We got a great roll this time. Look at that. Sometimes you get lucky. Sometimes you don't. And in this game, we got lucky. 2, 4, 6, 7 companions under level 12. The reason why I always say under level 12 is because of the attribute point. Whether you get every 4 levels in vanilla or every 3 levels like I do in my campaigns, they're going to get an attribute point very quickly. And that's why I always emphasize under level 12. The 12s are good. The Hills is decent. Falcon's decent. Alone is really good for running a group. Fatherless is okay. Matt is okay. So now we just need to see if hopefully we can find ourselves a bandit base along the way. Train the troops. That is a great early game, but not right now. I kind of want them. Art of the Trade, amazing.
Aye.
Not many people do this. Can't stress enough. I will do it. Choose the top option. I'm going to pay 346 for 63 grain. So that means I'm paying about 5 per grain. That's it. But it gives you 1 free renown for Art of the Trade. That's why I say take it. I wouldn't mind taking these guys.
We're not looking for a...
In fact, I kind of want to work my skill on this one. That was close. I was down to my last arrow. But I wanted to do it because I wanted to get some skill. 15 bow. Only 2 riding. No, 21 riding. Which I really need to get that 75. It's going to come in very, very handy. And I got a bunch of loot. But that 75 comes in really handy if I do want a horse trade. So I definitely wanted to do that. The price is still high, so we're holding off on the butter, meat, and cheese for the moment. And does she have blunt? Yeah, make sure she doesn't have a piercing weapon. All right, let's hope we have a quest. Probably not. Another Art of the Trade.
Well, now...
Which we should be almost there. Four more. So this bandit base will give it to us. I didn't get there in time. Let's see if somebody's got a quest. No quest. Nobody's got a quest for us. So we'll just go do with the bandit base. This will give us enough for establish the clan. Which is going to be huge for us because it's going to increase. What's going to happen is we're going to do this bandit base, get the prisoners. We're going to then become tier 1, which will increase our party size automatically. So we'll be able to get more prisoners. Then we're going to go up to Oltengard, establish the clan, which is going to give us another bandit base. So we're going to be able to do it all over again. It's really what it is. We're going to have 2 bandit bases back to back. All right, let's try not to get hit. Now he's done. So now we take the prisoners. Nice. Let's upgrade. Get that. And I don't want that because it has thrust. And that means it could kill. Upgrade for me. And that means upgrade for you. Rest. And now we have established the clan. And now we have 62, which means we want to immediately grab troops. And that will increase our prisoner limit because now it's whatever town we go into, we're going to establish the clan. So now we can do multiple bandit bases. I don't want to take the noble lines. I'm assuming we're probably going to take Otengard unless we find a bandit base quest. Then I will do the bandit base quest first. Because establishing the clan is going to give you a bandit base. So if you find a bandit base quest, do that first for a bandit base, then do the establish the clan for another bandit base. That's basically all you're doing is you're just getting free bandit bases. And I don't see any bandits running around, so I'm assuming one isn't here. So we'll go ahead and do it. I already let Radigo speak during my live stream, so I'm not going to go ahead and let him do all his talking. They don't have one. We will take the troops. But now you will see that our prisoner limit is now 41. You normally get about 18 per bandit base, which means now we can do 2 bandit bases and not have to worry about losing any prisoners. We don't have to let them go. It would be nice if we could get a base. Oh boy. It'd be nice if we could have gotten one to go with it, a quest. Let me check the arena. Lemlar shoulder pieces. I do not like doing this. I don't like Kuzite at all. But I'm going to try to do as many tournaments as I can. Somewhat easy one. It's decent. I wish I had more arms, but I'm not going to bet. Well, let's hope we can get this done. It was a little bit tough. Glaive? Yep, we got a glaive. One shot. And goodbye. I only bet that last round. That's tough. You know, I think I would rather have the arm armor right now because I have decent body armor. So I think I'll give that to her because she doesn't have decent. Well, she does have decent. Oh yeah, we're gonna give that to her. All right, now let's go do the bandit base.
You finally. We have to be clever.
Yeah. Get this done. Turn in the troops, and then we'll check out where we're sitting at right now and give an update into our campaign. So the only one to go down was Radagos, which is no big surprise.
Bastard.
Yeah, he let us here. It says the moment of the limit just because of Radagos. Once he goes away, then we'll be good.
Look, we can still.
I knew you'd come. Great Evan. Damn, brother. Nothing. Yes, I'll take.
There'll be an Occolot.
Well, don't let your.
Now I'm not over the limit. But I will be for my big brother, unless I did get one and I did not get an extra spot. So here's my big brother. And I've showed this many, many times how I do this. And how I actually pick all his skills for him. Alright, so now we need to increase the charm because he's going to get married. And then we are going to get our steward going. These two are going to be most important for us in making a ton of money as a mercenary. So we want to keep those maxed at all times. We do need to get rid of one troop, which we will get rid of a nomad. We want to get rid of the least expensive one. And let's check out the food prices. All right, starting to stabilize. Okay, that's good. Keep that food variety. No olives, though. Right, I'm going to pick these up just for the Lords Need Horses quest. Or the, draft animal quest. Alright, so let's check out my big brother. I don't like his weapon because his does have blunt damage and also piercing damage on it. So I don't like that, but not a whole lot we can do about it. We will take him off his horse. That way he can do the bandit bases with us. So I have showed this many times. And people have asked me what I do with my big brother. I set him up to run 3 different roles. He's first going to be my archer captain. Then he's going to run a party. Then he's going to be my governor with a 95% reduced escape chance for prisoner. That's what he does. So I set him up that way. However, I'm not going to show it for the millionth time. I'm going to just end up doing this, but I've just shown it so many times already. So there he's set up. He's got the skills to be an archer captain. Then he's going to run his party. And then he's going to be my governor. So he's all set up. So now the good thing is because I'm using useful companions, scouting gives roguery. So now what I'm going to do is immediately stop and I'm going to make him my scout. Because I would need him to get 25 roguery. He has to get 25 because that will give him Sweet Talker for the reduced escape chance. When we siege, he'll get his 50 prison architect, and just from him fighting, he'll get 225 mounted patrols. That's why I put 8 points into endurance. Keep that learning limit all the way up to the max. So now we need to go find ourselves a laborer's quest, since we are done. Unfortunately, nobody has one. Okay, my little sister, sadly, she is set up to run a party. However, do I want to make her my engineer? She's set up amazing to be an engineer. I want smithing. Guess I'll have to take athletics. Yeah. I'm going to take athletics. She could be an amazing engineer because you get immediately that. Get her bow. Smithing and engineering. Because the next 2 picks, when she gets her next level of, which is youth or something like that, she can get double engineering. But that's not as important, almost really, as getting bow. But I'm getting multiple points into engineering, so I'm going to take it. She might become my engineer, because I'm going to be the scout. And I'm not going to be doing smithing. I want to be able to get scouting, and I also want to have roguery. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do about trade. Now, if I put 1 more point into trade, I could hit 125. It's going to take me a bit of time to do it. I haven't decided. I minimum want the first 2 perks. The next 2 are the next one's okay, not that great. The next one also is just okay. But I have not decided what I'm going to do about that yet. I just don't know. I haven't made that decision. And of course, you're burning it. Why wouldn't you be burning it? We need a labor's quest. Labor's quest. Yeah, all I really care about him getting is and of course you don't have one. But now I want to pick these guys up because I want Aserai troops over everything else. Because they're the ones that are going to do the fighting for me. So we're going to go, we need to go check for a laborer's quest. We need to get rid of these troops. And then we'll go right back at it again. We're up to 22,000. I really wonder if I want to show trade. I know people have been having a hard time with trade. And I showed it on my live stream. But I think it took about an hour and 15 minutes. So that would be one entire episode if I edit it. And I'm just not sure if I want to do that. I don't even know if people want to see that. I don't have a great system down pat right now. I would say I have an okay system of doing it. You really need to wait until about 125 to do it. Maybe 150. Where before I was starting out at day 75. But you can't do that anymore. Now with the way the economy is. And people have also asked me for a trade guide. But there is a serious problem in doing something like that. As the economy settles over the first 200 days of the game, the economy is changing all the time. So making a specific guide for a certain time period is almost impossible. You would have to say, okay, at this date, at this time, you need to specifically, you must do this. That's basically it. Now, it doesn't come down to anything else. So I have not determined yet how I'm going to do a trade guide. Since horses are not viable. Maybe about day 300 they are, but not in the first 200 days. And like I said, I don't normally trade until about day 150 at the least. Now, I did lose some troops, so we need to replenish our troops in that battle, which I want to do because I want to get medicine. So I'm working multiple things at once. But it's just, before I would go at day 75, which I can look and see where we're at. I should probably give an update to that. Normally now I don't worry about it until day 125 to 150. We're only at day 46. We're nowhere close to where I would start trading in 1.9. Aserai wander. We don't want Aserai. Recruit troops. Troop full. They do have mules. We need to grab those in case we get a quest. There, we got 15 of each. Ore is only 51. I don't want to sell. I could cut up the sheep. I don't have a herd penalty, so I'm not worried about it. Alright, so how's our beer? Starting to get low on beer, so we better grab some. Fish is expensive. Got enough meat. Let's grab the butter. Alright, we're doing okay on most things. We're getting low on the olives. We're going to have to grab some. And grapes and dates. And that's normally not this side of where we want to go. But do I want to grab a weapon for my big brother? And they don't really have a good one. They don't have my mace. They do have a tournament, however. How much? What is it? 5 lords. Wins Fury. "87 swing speed, 76 damage, 107 length." And this is a 100% winnable tournament. Alright, because of this weapon, I'm going to play it safe. I do not want to get taken out. And that is why I'm going to do that. We're going to play this very safe. Normally I would just go in one swing, but you could get one shot. But not for that. I have no clue how much this is worth. $19,000. 1,900? Seriously? 1,900 with 5 lords? I thought it was 19,000. Oh, that sucks. I think I'm gonna hold on to it though. Oh man, I was getting excited. I thought it was 19K. Oh man. All right, there we go. So first, I'm gonna take filled brim. It's this. They increased this. This is much better now. If you're gonna run a lot of troops that are not cavalry, this is really good. It's decent to run, but I also like the extra carrying capacity. So let's go see if we can find one more bandit base. And I do want this.
Yeah? What do you...
And this is medicine. The only thing I'm doing it for. Although I should be practicing with my bow. But I'll actually get in some practice later on. As the AI is stupid. And if you outnumber them in a battle, they'll just stand there. So I can get about 170 meters away, find the right shots, and I can gain a bunch of skill. So I'll worry about that later. Plus also sieges. That'll be fine. I'm not going to take the prisoners just in case. You need more troops now, though. So there is a bandit base up there. See if there's a quest here. No quest. So there is a bandit base here. You can tell by so many bandits being around. Right in here, there's probably a base, or right there. Gotta wait, right here. Gotta wait till daytime. Come on. Come on, where is it? Has to be here. It doesn't help that my big brother is scout right now. I should probably switch to myself for the moment and find it. That's what I should do. Instead of wasting time. I'll switch to myself. Although I could be off. It could actually be down in here. There, yeah. Now I'll switch back to him. Oh wow, look at that scouting go. I guess I will leave it on him. And there you go. Look at, he's already 13 roguery. That's why I love useful companions. But yeah, we still got a long way to go. That's just the thing, is that this goes very slow if you're being methodical about it and efficient. very slow. So, you know, I do try to do some editing, but I don't like to do a lot of editing. So, yeah, it can get slow and it can get boring, but I think being more efficient is more important. All right, buddy boy, you're done. And we'll take those 18. Banner, decreased damage, melee damage taken. Ooh, now that's not a terrible one. That's actually a good one for me to take now, and although my big brother is the infantry captain right now. But is that an upgrade? It's an upgrade for him. All right. As I've said, this game is going to be much slower than my normal games because I'm going to be super efficient. This is something that I do not normally do online. I do not try to be super efficient because I'm trying to be more, and I try to entertain more than I try to be efficient with the game, and it costs me in areas. Right now, we are only on day 52. I already have established the clan done. I've got over 30,000 on me, which is going to be a lot more if I sold all my gear. And I got through with these horses, or these prisoners that I have. I probably have well over 40,000 on me already. And we're only 56 from clan tier 2. And we could become a vassal. And that's why I said I'm going to be very, very efficient in this game. Let me check my list. Oh, they won't let me put OG. The OG female wanderer. I have to change her name. I changed characters' names to members of the channel, and I'll do that through the character reload mod. I can edit the hero. Well, not edit the hero. We definitely do not do that, but we can change their name. So I'm going to be super efficient. The game is going to be much slower. I'm sure it's not going to appeal to everyone, but I want to show that you could conquer the world really quickly without using exploits or cheats and just play the game naturally. And if you're efficient and you have the knowledge, then you can get the game done pretty quickly. So that is where we are sitting at right now. I will see you all in the next episode. Take care, and thanks for watching.